Well, alright. Battle raps cause I've shaken grown men to the point that they can't even face their own friends. That's why they rhyme about jewels, not life, cause the ice on which they skating is so thin.
Welcome back to the Party with Strategy podcast. Very special guest today, myself. That's it. That's all you guys got. It's just me. I got the text about 30 minutes ago that today's guest, who, you know, was someone that asked to be on the pod through Diamond Cut, nonetheless. He canceled, and it seems like a legit reason. He said his car got stolen last night.
Actually, let me verify. Let me look at his stories real quick.
But I do have some questions. I'm going to be honest with you. I am a skeptical guy. I do like to sit behind this desk in front of this microphone and question life itself and things like this. Incidences where it just so happens that the first most beautiful day in the city of Chicago, where you just want to spend it outside in front of the sunlight, all of a sudden, an hour and a half before you're supposed to show up at the podcast studio and sitting here with me in this hot, overly light stimulated room, you get cold feet. And that's nothing new to us over here. So I do just have to question, is it true? And I'm not sitting here calling this kid a liar. I don't even know him, to be honest. I've probably met him drunk, but I don't really know him. He was supposed to come in here today and represent the Latinx community. By the way,
Don't even ask me that. Like, I got my own fucking opinions with that.
Latinx? Are we doing Latinx, or was that just was that like they tried to throw that out there and it never really stuck?
I may be out of that age range of, like, obviously, you know, for them, like, being accepting of that.
Yeah.
But when people were being like that, I'm like, Latinx was supposed to be a substitution to people deciding. And again, we go to the same thing of, like, you know, who or what you identify as, because it was Latino or Latina.
Yeah, but Latin with no O or A
means both.
Is everything.
Which in Spanish would be Latinos. So it's not even like masculine or feminine. It's literally an O. Like,
well, isn't O the masculine part of the language?
In certain cases, probably. I'm not that well versed in Spanish, even though I speak it fluently.
Yeah.
But once they started implementing, like, Latinx,
I feel like Latinx is out. That was just a virtue signaling kind of thing, and you know, people were saying it just to kind of fit in and make sure they didn't lose their corporate jobs.
Yeah. DEI?
Yeah. Shouts to Long Drink for sponsoring the podcast. Absolutely the best cocktail you can get out there. That's exactly what it is. A cocktail in a can. It's not a seltzer. As you can tell, it's not one of those stupid, long, skinny cans that makes you look like an idiot stick when you're drinking it. This is good stuff. Anyone I give one of these to asks me what it is, where they can get it, and why they haven't had it before. I'm putting people on. You guys are next. Thank you for watching. Enjoy the program. Go to your local liquor store. Target's got them. Wherever you can. Grab a long drink today. Enjoy. Watch the pod. Let's get back to it. Thank you. Now that, you know, our boy Donnie's in there, he got rid of DEI, and all of a sudden I got to pay my student loans back. It's just real. It's a real issue. They keep emailing me. They're like, "Hey, we haven't seen payments for a while." Donald's not happy about it.
We want our cash.
Yeah, so I got to call them tomorrow, actually. If we're being honest.
Yo, what a Monday.
There's just a 0% chance that I'm going to pay for a degree that I don't even have. I didn't get anything. That's like if I went to Starbucks and I was like, "Hey, I want this cold brew, and I will pay for it, but I need the cold brew." And they never gave me the cold brew.
And then they hit you up, "Hey, you need to pay for that cold brew."
And they still want their money. This is goddamn bullshit. I don't have a degree. I don't have a college degree. How do I owe money for a college degree that I don't have? How does that work?
I
was 18 my father told me this is what I'm supposed to do. My parents were like, you got to go to school. It's the only way you're ever going to make it. I'm like, all right, let me go to school. I want to go to Columbia. They're like, well, we're kind of poor, so you're going to have to get student loans. And I said, all right, whatever. This is what you guys want me to do. I'll do it. I sign, I don't even know. What the fuck do I know? I still don't know what I'm doing. You think I know what I'm doing at 18? I'm signing up for loans?
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, it's so crazy the fact that, like, there's got to be, like, some sort of reform to that, I think. But then the answer for that would be, like, well, you got to know what you're getting yourself into.
Yeah.
Who the fuck would trust to give a line of loan to, like, a fucking 18-year-old fresh out of high school?
It's absolutely insane.
Dude, like, thousands of dollars is worth.
Yeah, I'm not paying. I mean, listen, I'm not paying.
Donnie?
That's all there is to it. Like, I'll tell you right now, like, I'm going to call them and I'm going to tell them that I spent the last couple bucks I had on an Oura ring because I'm trying to get my health back.
On an Oura ring, but I got no degree, though.
But I have no degree whatsoever. Nothing to show for my time at Columbia College. They just me. This is I was when I was 18. Can we say that on YouTube?
No, not at all. No. I had to make a note out of this shit.
Absolutely unconsensually signed up for something that I didn't know what I was getting myself into. If there was a Me Too movement for physical abuse, there needs to be a Me Too movement for financial attacks. This is insane.
Yeah, that could hold up in court.
Seriously. If the bitch who burned herself on hot McDonald's coffee could get a payday, I'm not even looking for a payday. I just want to keep the little amount of money that I have.
I think they're even going, if you don't pay it, they'll start deducting it from your actual bank account. Or sorry, not your bank account, but your
taxes.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the thing. If they're not garnishing my wages, listen, I haven't gotten a tax refund in years. I have to pay my taxes. So go ahead and go after my tax refund, please. That's what I'm saying. I'm not paying. It's kind of crazy to sit here and put this on the internet for anybody like an IRS agent or a fucking school loan officer to find, but I am not paying those back. I don't have anything to show for it. I have nothing whatsoever. I sat in college. I sat through those classes where they were teaching people how to fucking record into Pro Tools, which was something I did at the age of 15. I sat through those classes just to fucking say that I was going to school because that's what I was supposed to do. That's what I was told to do. Which,
by the way, that's probably a YouTube video now.
Absolutely, it's a YouTube video. It's not even a YouTube video. It's an AI task.
It already does it for you.
There's everything that I signed up to pay for when I was 18 is out the window, and jobs have been taken by AI. This is actually insane that this is like a thing right now. And I hate to be the one to admit it, but I'm not really feeling Trump right now. He was our boy for a minute. But he's not doing good work here. Do better work. If I'm paying for a fucking degree, I better have one. Give me one. If I'm paying these loans, they should send me a degree. If I'm gonna talk, listen, should I call him right now?
What line do you have towards him? You got the Secret Service line on?
No, I'm not calling the government, but I'm calling the student loan people that keep emailing me.
No, they're probably gonna put you on hold for like 30 minutes just to get a AI
dude,
representative.
It would be so incredible to have them on the line and be like, listen, I will pay these loans back, but I need a guarantee that I'll get a degree.
They're probably gonna be like, sir, that's not the way it works at all. But okay, yeah, we'll email in about like 4 to 7 business days.
I'm absolutely gonna call them, and I'm gonna make a mockery of the whole thing. I just like when it comes to money and like insurance or this fucking student loans or like whatever, it sometimes I truly feel absolutely with all of my heart like I would rather die than pay these people. Like, they don't deserve my money. I would rather. And like the great Louis C.K. said, that's always an option. You can always, but you can only do it once.
Well, I mean, unless you're Jesus, apparently, but none of us are.
It's the best bit from 2017. There's just, your bills start piling up. You're like, I don't want to do this. I'm just like, that is actually an option.
Is that going to be the 2026 slogan? 2026, you could.
It's an option. It's a viable option. I don't think Erin would enjoy it. She's gonna have to postpone the wedding, but
that's what you come out of it on the wedding. The wedding's got to be canceled. Damn it.
But like, absolutely, there's just something that irks me about like medical bills or insurance. These greedy fucks that charge $45 for an aspirin and $30 for a Band-Aid.
Maybe it
thousands of dollars for an ambulance ride. You're poaching 18-year-old kids that don't know what the fuck they're doing to get loans for school that's worthless, but your narrative is that they need it. Like, it's just, our whole shit's fucked up. And I didn't plan on speaking on any of this whatsoever. I mean, listen, I have written down, I have Celeste Thursdays, new edits, Kill Tony, Pool House Radio, my Ouro Ring, Bollywood Disco. This wasn't even a thought in my mind when I woke up, but I started talking and it's just coming out.
Bash up the government added on their last minute.
Absolutely. It's insane that they fucking think that I'm paying for something that I don't have.
I was close to getting one as well too when I was going, but I was like, no, let me just go for a year, pay it out of pocket, community college obviously, and I was like, yeah, no, it's not really for me. But I can't imagine for someone that like took out like a $50,000 loan for probably the first semester alone. That is insane. And then let's say, okay, you could pay it off, but I think they were saying, and I could be wrong, but they were saying you have to pay it off almost immediately, like now, pretty much.
No,
not like the entirety of it.
Listen,
but like,
at the very least, if they want me to start paying something, I will agree to $10 a month.
What? It's like a Netflix, Hulu, college loan. What the fuck?
Absolutely, my bottom line negotiation is, if you want to see money come out of my bank account and go to you, $10 a month.
Is that what we're gonna tell the person on the lines and be like, all right,
100%.
I'll pay it.
I'm gonna say, what do you want me to do? I don't have money for you. I'm trying to live my life that you guys took advantage of when I was a young boy, and I've been traumatized ever since. And now you're coming back to haunt me?
The boogeyman.
It's fucking crazy, bro. I digress, though. It is a nice day in Chicago.
It's a great day.
Our guest, he may be out drinking a margarita on a rooftop. We don't know. He claims his car got stolen, which that's a strong possibility in the city of Chicago.
It's not unheard of, but on the day
minutes before he was supposed to show up. I mean, I talked to him earlier. I said, "You ready for 3:00?" He said, "Yeah, I'm having lunch with my boy. Is it okay if he comes?" I said, "What?" Your boy. I said, "You want to bring him on? You want him to be on the pod?" He said, "No." I said, "Well, there's not really any room for anywhere to fucking hang out in here unless you're on camera." He said, "All right, I just figured I'd ask." I said, "Okay, let's move on. We'll make it happen." And then all of a sudden, his car's stolen. He was hanging out with at 1 minute he's hanging out with his boy having lunch. The next minute his car got stolen last night. There's a gap in time. I'm not saying it's a Jussie Smollett kind of thing, but I'm just saying there's a little bit of a gap. I didn't have too many questions for him because I don't know him like that. He may even get mad at me for talking about him right now. I don't know, but
it's not bad. It's just obviously there's a little bit of doubt. Now, being here would have cleared that doubt, because then you would have said, yes, I made it. I'm sorry, but I'm really going through it.
yeah.
In that.
That's all I'm saying. It's a nice day out in Chicago.
Yo,
if I had my choice, I'd like to be on a rooftop drinking a margarita myself. But I've committed to you guys, the Strat Packs in the building. Patreon.com/partywithstrategy. If you want the rest of this episode, head there. The main app is out. Our guest is gone. We're putting this one out as the main. And, if you want to finish the app, if you're having a good time listening, head over there. Subscribe. It's $5. One extra episode a week. This week, you're actually just getting the one. But normally, it's one extra.
We're a year into not having to do this, so that's an accomplishment in itself, I think.
Yeah, I mean, our back catalog's insane. You could go watch the first solo Patreon where I just absolutely make a fool of myself if you really wanted. But it's going well. I'm enjoying it, and thank you guys for supporting, and join me.
Well, alright. Battle raps cause I've shaken grown men to the point that they can't even face their own friends. That's why they rhyme about jewels, not life, cause the ice on which they skating is so thin. That's what I love about the human soul. It'll usually show when the truth ain't told. Use a lie.